So I was listening to Blinken, the Secretary of State, the Blinken idiot, saying that they're considering, if Russia meets certain conditions, they're considering they might be able to lift sanctions on Russia. Can you believe this guy? And I'm thinking, it's a little late for that, isn't it? It's a little late for that, man. The barn has left the horse, man. The spoon run away the dish, and the moon jump up with the cow, man. You gotta think in reverse when you deal with these motherfuckers, because their shit is upside down, satanic, and otherworldly. So you can't think on the normal, trajectory of your mind. You can't use that anymore with these people. You can't use that anymore because you looked at them and you can tell they're fucked in the head. Look at their eyes. There's nothing behind it. There's a blank space. No soul. No nothing. Just an entity. Here's what bothers me about this whole thing. The American currency, the American dollar, the world reserve currency is the American dollar. Think about that for a second. In other words, you're handed the golden egg on a platter. You can print money into infinity because everybody have to come to you, right? So you're the king of the land. You're the big huncho. You inherited this, but now you want to go shit all over it. Just imagine if one day you walk out and you were given a checkbook where you can just write checks, just write them. Hey, you want $1 billion? Oh, here's $1 billion. I'm going to send you all this money over here. You can buy all these bombs and overthrow these people. And yeah, I can never go bankrupt because I'm the world reserve currency. But the problem comes in is when you weaponize the dollar. So you shouldn't have weaponized the dollar, Joe. You should have leave at least that part of your economy neutral, man. Leave it to the politician, huh? Just fuck up everything. Here's the thing with the politician. One thing politicians should know. I'm going to tell you one secret to politics and longevity. All right? For all you politicians, all right? I'm going to tell you the secret right now. Here it is. And after I tell you the secret, you can send me my check in the mail. All right? You can post it to me. Because no one else is going to tell you this great secret, but I will. Here it is. Don't drink your own Kool-Aid. You might think that your shit don't stink to high heaven because you're intoxicated on your own stupidity. You're not supposed to drink your own Kool-Aid, man. You shouldn't be drinking it, man, because it's an intoxication you don't want, man. It's highly addictive. You see, the Kool-Aid and the bullshit you're selling is for the regular people. They want to believe something. But by the time they figure out what's going on, you should be long gone, George. You should be long gone, Joe. You should be on the beach somewhere basking in the sun. Saying those poor suckers, smoking your cigar, whoring or whatever the fuck you do, after you don't fleece the public. And most people in their hearts of hearts know that politicians are full of shit. They're lying, no good, disgusting motherfuckers. But they're hoping in their hearts of heart that by the time it's over, you won't have raped them too much. They can still wear pants without wearing a diaper. That's all they're asking for. Don't leave the hole in their backside the size of the Grand Canyon. But you see, you always do this shit over and over and over again. That's why history always repeats itself, because you motherfuckers never get it. That's what happened when you drink your own shit, because when you drink your own Kool-Aid, you become intoxicated, man. You get drunk on all that power. Before you know it, you can't tell right from left. You don't believe me? Look back in history, man. All the great powers, man, fall from inside. Don't they? Because people start believing that their shit don't stink. You have it good for so long, you think it's normal. It's nothing normal about it. Somebody put in the hard work. to make your life easy. You was given this good gift, man. And you decide to believe that you were so exceptional. We're exceptional people. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're just a regular Joe who got voted in office. Right? That's all it is. And pretty soon, when shit hit the fan, they'll either snatch you up, tie you to a telephone pole, or just take you in the limousine with your little suitcase or whatever it is, and then when you get home, they chuck you on the sidewalk and say, that's good, we've had enough. Thank you for your service. It didn't work out too well, but don't call us, we will call you. But I'm so young. I have a life ahead of me. Can I even get a college a job or something? No. We're not even going to subject our kids to you. We see what you already did with them. With all this liberalism and everything, you really totally fucked a generation or two. And you want to go back to be a college professor? You want to get tenure? You got a tenure for your ass. You know, this is going to be the high security federal prison. Want to lock your ass away, make sure you don't be a problem to anyone else. Okay, you're not only a problem to the country, you're a problem to yourself because you believe in your own shit. You've been drinking that Kool-Aid for too long, Joe. You know, you need therapy, man. You need some people with the white coats, man. We got to lock you away, man. That's what's going to happen. And if you don't believe that people go crazy and power, well, just take a look back to the 40s. They were goose-stepping. The man with the funny haircut and the straight hand salute. Remember him? He actually believed he was a general and he could command his own army. He even got so intoxicated in the Kool-Aid, he started putting people in the oven. He wanted to create a perfect race. That's, by definition, is contradictory because there's no perfect human being. So, but he believed his own shit. And that's what's happening right now. And that's why we're having the problem we're having, because these assholes are actually believing that they can do no wrong. So now you go sanction a guy, you know, we're going to sanction Russia, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to teach Putin a lesson. The problem with that line of thought, you really can't teach Putin a lesson. For one reason, the man is KGB, he's a hardened KGB. A spy master. So he knows all the inroad, the twists and the turns. He probably war game all this shit out. He's probably been planning for this for 20 years. That's what I think. He's been planning. The way he's been executing so far is master. He has wiped you motherfuckers, body slam you with his judo, and put you in a scissors lock, you know, and choking you out. Choking you motherfuckers out. I'm saying every time you twist, he don't snatch you up again. You don't even know whether you're coming or going. And the guy that we have in office, Sleepy Joe, you know, I like to call him Quick Fix Joe. You know, he sells a lot of wolf tickets, don't he? I remember him saying, you know, I'll take Trump's in the alleyway and, you know, go a couple rounds with him, man. I'm like, you old motherfucker. One slap and you just start shitting all over yourself. Fuck out of here with selling all that wolf ticket and, you know, making it sound like you're so bad. You're not bad. You're just an old motherfucker who would be in a home somewhere. You know, getting your diapers changed twice a day or something. I don't understand what's going on in the great country of America. You know, sometimes I feel like the country has been overrun, has been taken over. And you know the rules that they have for, like if you overrun a country in the old days, right? When men used to fucking fight on the battlefield. You know, stabbing each other with spears and cutting each other's arm off. Yeah, that's what war used to really be. The king be up there. Well, not the king, but his general, the king, he'd be on the battlefield. Some kings fought. But you know what they'll do when they conquer a country? They'll get the leader, and they'll just make a mockery of him. They'll just make a mockery, have him crawl there, sitting in. You know, the Mongols were very interesting because what they'll do is build a big table at a banquet and just throw all the leaders and the politicians, the princes and shit up on the table and just sit in it while they're having a feast and just crush your ass to death. That's exactly what's happening in America. America seems like they're getting crushed. The people are getting hit over the head with a belt buckle just by looking at this fool in office. With all the great minds, you're going to tell me these are the two motherfuckers you can find? An old motherfucker who can't put two sentences together and a horizontal bitch who laugh like a hyena? And you're going to tell me that the country wasn't overrun and taken over by some globalist man? You must be out of your fucking mind. I'm looking and I'm seeing an overthrow of the Constitution, and the American people is just sitting there looking wide-eyed like a deer looking into a headlight. That's what I'm looking at. That's a takeover. And it's happening from within. They're systematically destroying the country. They have to destroy America because America is a beacon of hope. I'm not saying it doesn't have problems, but America represents power, strength, individualism. Go get it. Go for it. Do what you can. We can't guarantee the outcome, but guess what? We'll give you a good starting point. You can start together and give you a strong start. That's what it was about. And they want to destroy that because if they can destroy that, they can destroy everybody else. They can destroy any country. It's one thing to do a small fish like Gaddafi in Libya, but to take down the great of America, I know these globalists get a hard on for that. And you fucking politician is just divvying it up away with all these woke programs, man. That alone is an insult to our intelligence. And people just sit there. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at this another way. What if I wanted to destroy the authority figure, the hope in leadership? What if I was an entity? I just wanted to take over everything and just downgrade authority and just create any belief in the authority and its structural alignment in leadership, military and everything. What if I wanted to do that? What would be the best way? I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at these two people in office and I'm thinking, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this shit look pretty real to me. The way things are going right now, all over the world, this shit look pretty real to me. It's like you all trying to bring in another system where human beings will no longer be needed. You just plug me up to a machine and say, okay, you get your chit for this week to get so much protein, and you get so much drinks, and because you were able to obey the law, you walked a thin line, you didn't go over the red line you didn't leave a big carbon footprint this week, so you didn't breathe too much and you didn't fart too much, so you're going to get some extra goodies this week. I heard this one woman. I was listening to her because she was speaking about how they're indoctrinating the kids with all these perversion and it's just total brainwashing and perversion of the young minds. And there was, what can we do about this? And she was staunch. We need to pass the law. We need to pass more laws to stop this. And I'm thinking, is this lady in the twilight zone or what? Are these people crazy? It's a little late for that, isn't it? There's a point where you draw the line. So now you want these same people who are perverting your kids, coming up with all these crazy programs to injure your kid, and you want these same people to pass the law to protect your kids. There has to be a line. The line should be at your kids. When it gets to that point, there should be no more talking. Somebody should be snatched up. The rules go out of the window. There's no more rules anymore because now you're talking about the innocent. When these people start attacking the innocent and the helpless, then all rules are off the table. That's what should happen. But when you're talking about passing laws, so whenever people come up with this, I'm thinking, you motherfuckers must be a part of the same system. Just a diversionary course to prolong the agony. That's what law does, passing, waiting for Congress and Senate. Fuck the Congress, fuck the Senate. Once they start attacking your kids, you should become proactive and let the chip fall where it may. And I tell you what, if I have two little boys and little boys in my home, some motherfuckers come up in there talking about, yeah, I like your little boy and so forth. You know what I do? I just say, no problem, sir. I hear what you're saying. I'll be right back. And I'll go to my closet and I'd load my double barrel shotgun. I'd come out, point it to the middle of his chest, the center of his chest. I'd blow his fucking ass across the street. Yes, I would have to take one for the team. Yes, I said I would have to take one for the team because all rules are off the table when you start attacking the kids. Because as a parent, your job is to protect your kid and fuck the law. That's what I have to say about that. So all you motherfuckers talking about pass some law, fuck the law. Because the law doesn't work anymore. That's why we're in the position we're in. And fuck you elites and you globalist pieces of shit too. You motherfuckers. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to clean up my language, but you further muckers. You further muckers. You just drive people to all kind of extreme ways of thinking and relating. Because you just won't stop. You gotta stop, man. You know the other problem I have with this whole sanctioning and like to sanction people. You don't do what we say, we'll sanction you. We're the world reserve currency, so we'll fuck you up. Just breaking all the rules of common sense diplomacy. But here comes Putin, and Putin is saying, you ain't gonna do that to me, dog. I'm KGB, motherfucker. You want to put some respect on my name, man. You taking people with rich culture and you want to talk to them as if they're a kid. If you satisfy these conditions, then we will think about lifting sanction. The problem with that is that people get tired of that kind of bullshit, and after a while they'll deal with it for a while, but then eventually they'll just say fuck it. We'll just figure out another way. And that's what's happening right now. You force people to say, hey, I've had enough. And at this point in history, everybody has had enough. Yeah, I think the Coca-Cola and the Coke has lost its potency. People have developed a resistance to it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's not as intoxicating as it used to be. They're not drinking that sweet drink anymore because it's giving them digestive problem, it's doing all kind of stuff to their system. Yeah, their system. It's fucking up their whole system. And so people now decide, well, I think we need to figure out something else. You force people away from the table. I mean, say, you got all this good stuff. Why would you want to be weaponizing your economy, man? Why would you want to do that? Ego. Huh? Power. And if you take them too serious, get overpowered by them, then eventually you become stupid. Yeah. Just have that stupid look on your face like this Blinken guy. Blinken, what a name, huh? Yeah, what a name, but Putin steered that motherfucker down. And he's starting to blink now, isn't he? Yeah, we will consider certain situations, circumstances satisfied, and we will consider lifting some of the sanction because you see, we fucked ourselves and the dollar is tanking. So, yeah.